It's all different for you, huh? The podcast.
It's different. Usually I'm behind the camera. Director, everything behind the camera. That's a fact. I wish I said that. Some people generally don't want to be helped.
It's true, yeah.
Like, you can give them the world. I say, nah, bro, I'm good. And you can say, yo, come train.
Yeah.
I'm good, bro, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
Come gym. I'm good, bro, I want to sleep. Exactly. I want to go to this party. What I've learned is that some of it is about perception. You got to perceive your brand as, yeah, I'm $1 billion brand. You have to move like $1 billion brand.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, this is my first episode back from Mauritius. I missed it, I loved it, man. And yeah, this is Ace P. Welcome back to WesternTalks here. This is a platform where we bring on people, you know, share the story, share the grow community, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, on my right, man, I got a good guest over here. A flipping amazing human being. someone, I'll be real. Someone that I value a lot, because not a lot of in our generation, there's not a lot of kids like us that knows what they want to do, invest in themselves. They're all just out and about. But yeah, man, he's the man, he's the myth, he's the legend.
Man, myth, this was crazy.
He's the founder of Faucet Failure, soon to go global, hopefully, man. Mm-hmm. And bro, the amount of work you be doing on that is absolutely unreal. I'll be real with you.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, hopefully it goes big someday, you know what I'm saying?
Wait on it, you know.
But man, let's give a warm welcome to Nick, my brother. How are you guys? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
That's
I'm
good.
All this stuff, but you know, I get used to it.
It's all different for you, huh? The podcast.
It's different. Usually I'm behind the camera.
Yeah, you're the director, huh?
Director, everything.
Yeah.
Everything behind the camera. Editor, director.
Nah, but that's good, bro. Yeah. That's very good. So yeah, obviously, how we both meet at the start. How did our whole journey start, man?
How did we meet? So basically, it was through the homie Michael, right?
Michael.
I was having a shoot.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it kind of connected at all.
Mahamza?
Michael didn't. I don't even know. Either Michael or Mahamza.
Oh, okay.
I had a shoot coming up.
Yeah.
It was a big idea that I had. It was the Cortez shoot.
Yeah.
And obviously I was looking to diversify my modeling, like the models I have in my shoot.
Yeah.
Right? So obviously you knew Mahamza.
Yeah.
So it just worked.
Yeah, all combined.
And I asked you to come to the shoot. From then on, you know, we've been cool, we've been solid, you know.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nah, but I respect what you do, bro, with the whole Faucet Failure thing.
Appreciate it.
Something different, something unique as well in our generation, I could say. But tell me, please introduce Faucet Failure. What is Faucet Failure? What?
So Faucet Failure, it's a platform. For one. So you can't really compare it to anything, just because I feel like it's so different to everything. But then it has aspects of, let's say, music, has aspects of fashion, has aspects of that type of lifestyle, that type of culture in it.
100%.
So right now, I wouldn't say I have my own products for sale. Yeah. Because I'm not focused on selling products, right? Yeah. I'm focused on building that platform. I'm focused on building something where I can not only just put on other people, but show a different perspective to that kind of culture, that kind of lifestyle.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's why I say it's a platform, because it will never be defined by one thing. Yeah. And even the name, Faucet Failure, it's a double entendre. So Faucet Failure means, obviously, when a faucet fails, drip. So drip, and then Faucet Failure, obviously it's a double entendre with what I'm doing is, you could say it's drip, I don't want to use the word drip, but you could say fashion is drip, you could say music is drip, you could say lifestyle is drip, that whole culture is drip. Yeah. But then I use the Faucet Failure just to emphasize that it's a double entendre. 100%. That's never going to be defined by one thing. Yeah. And that's basically what, that long story short, that's what it is, you know. Yeah. That's what I see it as.
How long has it been in the works for now?
So I started, so the first video came out, or the first piece of content came out 2022. Yeah. December. But prior to that, I think I was planning it for about 2 to 3 months. Yeah. So I was just planning what I actually want this brand to be. But it's funny because even when I started the brand, I say for the first 6-7 months, it never actually came to fruition as in what I want the brand to be, right? Yeah. So for the first 6 months, I was going from idea to idea until it kind of clicked of, this is what I want it to be.
100%. And of course, when starting out the whole, your brand, it didn't, what you first thought of it didn't end up as that. You know what I'm saying? No. There was a lot of changes on the road.
100%. When I first started, it was going to be a reseller.
A reseller?
Shoe reseller.
So then it turned out to this?
Turned out to this,
Wow,
something different.
But if none of you follow Faucet Failure, please check it out on Instagram. I'll of course have to put the link in the bio. But man, yeah, it's very big. But what I'm very intrigued about and very curious about with you in general is, out of everything in the world, basically in our generation, why choose to make this brand Faucet Failure and basically like bring a spotlight into the Australian culture?
So like, what started it?
Yeah. What was that spark into like?
You want the whole story? The whole story is basically.
Of course, yeah.
So I was working at. I'm gonna say where.
Yeah.
I don't respect that place no more. Respectfully, I don't respect it.
Yeah.
But I was working at, let's say it's a retailer, like a sneaker fashion retailer, right?
Yeah.
And then when I got there, I realized that everyone had something going on, like whether it's like fashion, whether it's shoe orientated, whether it's designing, whether it's something in that creative aspect, everyone had something going on, right?
Yeah.
So then I was really interested in like, maybe I could get on this.
Yeah.
Maybe I could kind of innovate on this kind of culture, this kind of aspect of, say, fashion and that pop culture world.
100%, yeah.
So then I remember it was one of the homies, his name's Sully, right? So he told me about his brand that he's starting, and he's a year younger than me. So I'm like, damn, this guy's starting a year. Like I got inspired by him.
Wow.
I was starting a brand. He's a year younger than me, and this was back in 2022.
Yeah.
So I was like, I could do something like this as well. He also did reselling on the side, and a bunch of other people there at the store did reselling.
Yeah.
So how it came about is that not obviously, but I played football, right?
Yeah.
But then throughout that time, I was going through a big injury. I think I was out for about 4 months.
Shit. Yeah.
So I was going through that injury, and I was like, I can't really just sit around and not stay productive. Yeah. Especially because I'm a very productive person. So with that, obviously being in that work environment of everyone kind of doing their own thing in that kind of creative world, I was like, I see myself as kind of like a stylish person, but I also know how to, market things. I'm a very, like, my head's screwed on, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like, in my opinion.
I can see it, 100%.
So with that, obviously, people were doing reselling, but then I was thinking, how can I innovate on this reselling, right?
Yeah.
How can I get a greater market to see my shoes, so I sell more shoes? Maybe I'll take a loss on 1-2 pairs, but if I build this platform, if I build this market, it wouldn't matter because I'll be selling 10 pairs.
Wow, yeah.
Maybe take a loss on 2.
Because you get that audience.
But I've got the audience, I've got the platform, so at 8, I can sell whatever price I want. But it's not even about the profits though. Yeah. But that was just like kind of the start of the brand of innovating and showing different perspective to, let's say, shoes. Something as simple as shoes. Showing different perspective to everything. Rather than holding the shoe in front of you, taking a photo and saying, yo, buy my shoe, like, size 5 to 15.
Yeah.
It's too saturated. So I was like, whether it's music, whether it's fashion, whether it's sneakers, you can always show a different perspective. Yeah. And that was like the initial goal. Even though I started as a reseller, the goal was to obviously do reselling, but how can I innovate on it? How can I be better than the competition?
Wow, man.
That's basically where I started now.
Could I ask you, before doing the Faucet Failure, was your mindset already like this? Were you orientated in being productive and basically thinking outside of the box? Because that's what you do on a regular, I can't lie. But was that the case before Faucet?
I feel like Faucet Failure enhanced it, like made me become more productive. But before that, obviously I was a footballer, so that was my thing. Everyone knew me as the guy that plays football. Wow, yeah. So playing at the level I played at, like, it's not crazy, but it's a high level, but it's not like Premier League or whatever. But it's like playing at that level, you have to be like, if you want to take it seriously and you want to perform week in, week out, you have to train. You have to stay screwed on. You have to eat right. You have to go to the gym. You have to stay consistent. You have to, making sure, make sure you're fit. Yeah. You have to be you have to be that person where it's like, I'm going to take initiative of what I'm doing.
That's good, but
so I can be the best. Because I want to be everything I do, I want to be the best. Wow. Like, I know it's not a competition, but on the slide, I know I can be the best, so I want to be the best. What's stopping me from being the best?
Exactly. You have everything that you need, huh? Australia has it. Yeah.
So I said I've always been hardworking, but I feel like Faucet Failure improved or enhanced that hardworking mentality.
Nah, that's
made it even go 10 toes. Because it's like I'm walking into something I don't even know anything about. Yeah. Before this, I knew nothing about cameras. I knew nothing about editing. I knew nothing about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, I barely knew what a camera lens is. Yeah. So it's like.
But that's a good thing because it's safe to say that you're like an entrepreneur. So for you to like even just start everything, you learn so much, like so many lessons on the way to becoming, what you want to do.
not even just lessons in the brand, but lessons by myself as well.
Yeah,
like, you improve yourself.
Yeah,
even I'm sure you've improved yourself by doing this.
100%. Yeah, you're right.
Confident person by doing this.
Yeah, you're right.
More.
Yeah.
More people know your name.
Exactly. There we go. And you're right about that, bro. And but what with Faucet Failure, what makes you how do you see the Australian culture and like what do you want to, is it something that you want to improve or you just want to raise awareness on with,
so like what's my place?
Yeah, what's your place?
I see is like my brand being not the middleman, but I see that in Australian culture, especially in like the creative scene, even though I'm really new to it, I see that there's not enough people, like people are showing support, but there's not enough people doing it, and there's not enough, like, let's say middlemen. Yeah. So if you go to America, right, or let's say UK, no, for instance, like even Australian culture, right? Yeah. No one is proud to be Australian, or no one's proud to like say, oh, I'm an Australian brand. Yeah. Or build their own identity, right? But you go to the UK, people are known to be like proud. Oh, I'm from the UK. Yeah. Like people here are proud to be Australian, but it's like I feel like they don't rep. It's not about repping. It's not about representing being Australian, but I feel like deep down inside, they don't hold on to the fact that, you know, let me own being from Australia. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in Australian culture, it's like, there's not enough showing love between brands. Yeah. And no one wants to cross paths between brands. Like there's some people doing it, but I feel like even when they do it, they're stuck in their little clique. Yeah. Which is fair enough, you know, those are your friends, those are the people you came up with. Yeah. But who's to say you can't diversify and you can't explore different avenues of where you can take your brand? Yeah. Because you see in America, right? Like I hate to go back and forth with America, but you see in America, let's say for the music industry, there's always so many managers. There's so many people booking the studio. There's so many people doing X, Y, Z. Yes. To make these artists to make these artists as best make them thrive to the best of their ability, right? Yeah. But you see here, like there might be a manager, but even contacting that manager might be incredibly hard. Yeah. But there's no middle people bringing that kind of. I feel like, how do I explain it? How do I put this? Like there's no. Nah,
I get you 100%, but just like bringing people together, basically.
Bringing people together. So I feel like with what I'm doing, is that I'm kind of shining a light on different aspects of, we can say, pop culture. Yeah. But I'm also bringing it together, right? I feel like everything's connected because at the end of the day, this is all creativity. This is all being you're shining your creative personality. Yeah. What you're doing, you're being creative. Like you're creating something.
I respect that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like whether it's music, whether it's fashion, whether it's whatever you're doing, it can all be tied together. Which I feel like people struggle to realize that my brand, it's really one meaning. It's just about creatives. It's a platform for creators, right? Beautiful. But I'm just putting a twist in it. So I feel like Australian culture, like I feel like I can impact it a lot by just tying everything together. Yeah. Shining a light on perspective, and then just doing things people haven't done before. Yeah. I feel like that's a key part of my brand.
Bro, I haven't seen anyone doing what you're doing.
I appreciate it.
And the fact that you have recognized and acknowledged it and put like an act to it to do that part is actually amazing. Can't lie.
Appreciate it, bro.
For you to even like just come up with that, it's something that people need. Yeah.
It's definitely still a work in progress though.
100%, bro.
I say like
even 100. The fact even when you make it, let's say when you make it successful, whatever, soon. There's still more stuff to learn.
100%. I don't remember.
There's never a limit.
I think it was one of my bosses. He told me that he asked me, how you been, whatever. And I was been like, working hard on my brand, making sure everything's perfect. 100%. He told me that it's never going to be perfect. Like there's always there's always room to improve.
100%, yeah.
It's even with football, right? Yeah. You're never going to be the perfect player. Yeah. There's always something you can improve on, and when you become that quote unquote perfect player, it's like, what can I do next to make me even better? So I feel like you're always learning.
Always learning, yes.
And there's always things to improve on, regardless with anything in life. It's not even just about football. It's not even about making a brand. Yeah. Whether you're a doctor, how can you improve?
Exactly, and that's exactly. That's something that I've learned with this is that there's no limit on how many guests I can bring on. There's no amount of knowledge that I can just like have a limit on. It's always learning and expanding that, you know what I'm saying? Just growing in general.
Exactly. Who says you can't go halfway across the world and just do a podcast? What's stopping you from doing that?
Love, yeah. That's facts, but
I feel like as well as like I feel like people, there's too many short-sighted people. I'm not throwing shots at anyone.
But no, but that's how the generation is.
People like, for instance, I went to Melbourne to do a shoot.
Yeah.
Solely just to do. I went there for 3 days. Solely for content. Just those 3 days out of my own pocket.
Yeah.
Mind you, in this brand, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't really gained any profits, like if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Like I've got money here and there, maybe from like the shoe reselling days.
Yeah.
The times I used to sell clothes and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I've just invested it. But everything I do is just investments. So for me to go to Melbourne, just do a shoot.
It's investment, yeah.
How many people can I connect with in Melbourne? Now when I go back again, my network is so much larger.
Wow, yeah.
Just by doing like getting up and going, I'm gonna go to Melbourne do a shoot. It's things like that where it's like I feel like a lot of people underestimate that. Yeah, taking that step might hurt your pockets a bit, but it's an investment.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
If you think your brand, if you think whatever you do has value, why would you not invest in it and bank on yourself?
Wow, yeah.
You know, sometimes you just gotta bank on the underdog, because you bank on the underdog or you bet on the underdog. It's a big win.
It's gonna be, yeah. There we go.
So bet on yourself, be the underdog and bet on yourself. Like, I'm not even trying to sound corny. That sounds kind of corny, but
no,
it's reality of it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You have to bet on yourself. You have to take that leap. Sometimes it'll hurt your pockets a bit, but it's like, what can I get out of it?
Exactly. Yeah.
You have to be optimistic when it comes to like taking a step for what you believe has potential. So that's what I feel like a lot of people lack, especially when they're starting out. Like you see all these big brands, they'll go to Paris or whatever.
Yeah.
They'll go to the middle of nowhere to do a shoot.
Yeah.
Because they have the money to do it.
Yeah.
But especially when you start a brand, when you're doing a brand, what I've learned is that some of it is about perception. You got to perceive your brand as, I'm $1 billion brand. So you have to move like $1 billion brand. If you want to be $1 billion brand, you have to move like $1 billion brand. If you want this podcast to be the number one podcast in the world, you have to move like your number one podcast in the world already. You know?
Wow.
It's just those little tweaks, and you see yourself to start to elevate. Step by step, you know.
I heard that the same thing with football. It's if you want to be the best, you got to train like the best. You have to act like the best.
Always have to do extras.
Wow, yeah.
Always.
And that's facts, bro.
Even when you're injured, even when I was injured, I was doing extras.
Yeah.
There's always something you can improve on, whether it's like watching film.
Yeah.
I did it. I don't know if a lot of other footballers do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a very key part of being a better player. Watching film. If you're playing a 3-4-2-1. Yeah. Check what teams play 3-4-2-1. You're playing a CDM role. That's what I used to I used to play at Wollongong, right? You play a 3-4-3.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Three back formation with a CDM. I used to play CDM. So I'll check the best team in the world at that time. I think was Chelsea. I was like, who plays in the CDM role?
Yeah.
Kante plays in the CDM role. So let me watch every 3-4-3. Whenever I'm watching Chelsea, let me watch Kante. Whenever they're playing 3-4-3, let me watch Kante. Wow. Let me watch highlights of Kante. Let me see how he moves. Let me see where he goes. And it's like, these are the things you have to do. It's those little tweaks in your game which just makes you a better player. So it's like,
that's amazing.
That's what all the best players in the world do.
At a young age, but for you, the fact for you to comprehend that and to understand that this is what has to be done in order to be that guy, to be successful, it's rare. It's very rare. Like do you think in your mindset that this is such a common thing for you to realize
it? I feel like it's common, to be honest.
Nah, see, that's where you got.
That's what
in our generation, brother. Maybe I am wrong, but what I know from my environment, from my people, many people are not like that. Where they think like this is outside the box to a different level, which you do on a regular.
It, man.
And yeah, that'd be us.
I'm telling you, I genuinely think it's common that people do it. I know not many people do, obviously, but
I reckon people think of it, they don't act on it.
It's about consistency as well.
Yeah.
Maybe if someone will do it once or twice, maybe someone take that extra step once or twice, but they see it doesn't work out
and they stop. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's the difference between you, not just you, but like that mindset compared to everyone else. Is that exactly, you will be consistent, but the people that don't, they just fall behind. Which is it's mad. I reckon that's the case. But for you to know that and understand that is a different level, bro. And it's good that you have that.
It comes with maturing, growing up.
100%.
I feel like the younger you mature, the better. You can stay young forever. Yeah. Or you can start to mature. It's up to you. Like, obviously enjoy being young. Yeah. But it's like there's a difference between enjoy being young and then just like not being smart with the way you move.
Yeah. You're right about that.
A certain way.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just feel like, obviously I can't call myself mature. I don't like when people call themselves mature. I feel like it's something you have to get from an outside perspective.
Yes, yeah.
But it's like, in my opinion, I'm matured young.
Yeah.
Or young-ish.
Yeah.
And it helps a lot.
And going back with the whole networking, when we're talking about you networking, branching out to, for example, Melbourne, you going to Melbourne. I reckon in this entire world, example with football, even work in general, I reckon networking is the biggest thing in our world. For you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Of course, you can have all the hard work and all that and the talent, but you knowing someone to you know what I'm saying, like it gets you far.
It gets you far, but it doesn't sustain anything.
It doesn't
sustain it.
Okay, right.
It will get you far, but it won't. Like if you don't have the ability network, but if you don't have the talent, the core talent, the hard work.
Okay, yes.
All those little aspects.
Yeah.
You can't sustain it.
Yeah.
You can only get so far before that network runs out.
No, you're right.
And you have to go run to the next network.
And I feel like that's the same thing, vice versa. With if you have the hard work, you have the talent, but you don't have the connections. Again, that can get you so far. Is that true or not?
I'll say it again.
You're good. No, if someone it's like vice versa. If someone has the hard work, the talent, they won't get as far. Like there's only a limit to it. You can get so far.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Networking will get you far. It will get you far, but
no, of course you need
far, but it won't sustain anything. Like
yeah, of course.
Hard work. Like you said, you're a hardworking, most talented person ever.
Yeah.
And you know, exactly. On the side has a couple networks.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit talented, but it doesn't work as hard as you.
Yeah.
Bro, he'll get further. Most often than not, he'll get further than you.
Exactly. Yeah.
The odds are against you if you don't have that network.
Yes.
No doubt against that. But it's like, you know, I'll be on the side if he stops working hard.
It's such a key element, but yeah.
It's a very key. It's underrated, like how much networking can do for you. But me personally, I'm a quiet person in general, so I like networking.
but what you've done on Faucet, different level.
It kind of comes naturally though. Like I'm gonna be honest. If you're a good person, put that out into the world.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you. I feel like networking with this is easier than networking with football, in my opinion.
Yes, you're right.
It's two different ball games, but
wait, but do you reckon that's the case? Because with you, it comes, you know, with Faucet, the people come to you. I reckon with football, you have to go to them. So I feel like do you think that's the different element?
Yes and no, but I don't know. People come to you in football. It's just
or you need a different type of connection with them.
It's two different ball games.
Okay.
Football and like this creative space.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like I don't know. It's just two different ball games. It's hard to explain.
No.
One's not easier than the other. But they both have their upsides and downsides. If you get what I'm saying. And it's like I feel like with the networking, it helps having a good team.
Yeah.
This is what the homie Jesse always tells me. Yeah. You have to build your team. That's the number one thing. If you don't have a team, like it's like football. If you don't have a team,
you're not gonna get that.
You can't get as far as I don't know who's the biggest brand owners in the world. You can't get as far as them without a team.
Yeah.
Like as much as you want to do it on your own, like, I thought I could do all of this on my own.
But
as soon as I got that team around me, as soon as I got those 3 or 4 videographers I can always rely on, those 3 or 4 models I could always rely on, that person I can call up and say, yo bro, I don't know how I'm feeling about this project. Can you give me those 2 ideas? Like, let me know what you think.
Yeah.
If I don't have all those people, the content I'll be releasing, they wouldn't get any. I'm telling you, they wouldn't get any views. Like, it's not about views, but it's like it's a good representation of how far you're going.
Yes.
Especially if you're not paying for ads or any of that stuff. If it's organic growth, so I don't pay for ads.
Yeah.
I don't pay for followers, all that type of stuff. I couldn't care less about followers. Yeah. So it's like, if you build that team, you watch it step by step. The ball start rolling. You know, you keep growing, and 100% having a team.
Yeah, it gets you.
That's what. Yeah.
The same. Yeah, it's not even like even like with team sports. The same like with, for example, boxers, a tennis player.
Everything.
You have a team, exactly.
Yeah. Or a mentor or something like that.
Yes.
I feel like you need someone who's not done it before, but kind of knows a little bit more than you.
Exactly. Yeah. You need that.
You need to have that. You have to have a good circle around you as well.
Yeah.
Like good people around you. You can't. I'm not gonna try to call anyone a bum. can't have bums around you. That will set you backwards.
Yeah, 100%.
Backwards.
Wait, this is something that I want to talk to you about as well. We're kind of discussing already. Is the environment?
Yeah.
Your environment has a big toll on who you are as a person as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's safe to say that your environment is very positive. You have a good.
Like the people around me.
Yes.
Yeah, I try to keep positive people around me.
Yeah.
And especially me myself, I'm Christian, right? So I try to keep people who have faith. People like, obviously, it doesn't matter if you don't have faith. That means you can't be around me. But it's like a big part of faith is being optimistic. Yeah. Seeing positivity in life. So I don't know. I feel like that's what my circle is right now. Because I don't have a big circle. I have maybe like 2 or 3 close friends, right?
That's cool.
And then I feel like no one in my circle is gonna hate on the other person, right?
Yeah.
Like if they see so-and-so doing good, yeah, they're never gonna be like, damn. They're never gonna chat to the other friend group and say, damn, bro, like, come on, I wish that was me or something like that, you know?
They're
so
positive,
like, and I've had the same circle for like people come and go, but I'm like for instance, Michael, bro, he's been my homie since like a couple years now. Yeah. And it's things like that. It's good to keep those type of people in your life, you know? Yeah. People that improve you in your life, you know? Yeah. Like people that, in my case, bring you closer to God. Wow. You need those type of people in your life. People that, I have a shoot. Can you pull up, bro? I just need a model real quick. Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, those type of people, need them in your life. So it's like, I try to keep positive people. I try to keep people who can also help me to improve in all aspects of life. And it's like, I feel like you really have to watch your circle. You have to cut the loose ends out.
Okay, let me chat to you about that now. With you being an entrepreneur and being in your business with Faucet, have you experienced any negatives to it? Example, how we're talking with close friends, your circle being mistreated, this type of stuff. Have you experienced that so far?
Definitely, but journey? It's like it doesn't get it. I'm not gonna say it doesn't get to my head, because obviously when I started, I felt a type of way. Yeah. When people kind of see what you got going on. Yeah. And they mistreat you, or they don't. The biggest thing is when people don't take what you're doing seriously. I'm sure there's.
It's like an insult, yeah.
It's an insult. Because, come on, you see me, I'm working hard at what I'm doing. Yeah. And you don't want to take it seriously. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's been. I don't know.
Oh, for me.
For you,
100%. Yes.
People say, "Why is this guy doing podcasts?"
Yeah.
Everyone does a podcast.
100%.
Like, we don't need more people chatting for hours on there. There's probably been people like that. Yeah. But it's like, the way I see it, especially in the line of work I'm in, if you want to say a line of work, if you want to call this work. Yeah. I'd say, also what people have told me, like, I'd say mentors, people in my circle have told me, is that what you need to do when these negative people come around, especially when you have a brand, you don't take it to heart, you just see it as business. So it's like, when you believe that, if you believe your brand really has that potential to skyrocket, it's calm, you know? They'll act a certain way to you. 5 years time, they come back to you saying, yo, let me hop on your thing, let's work. What do you say to them? Fairs. You ask them, what's the fee? You charge them now. You can charge them whatever you want. Exactly. If you were my homie back then, you're helping me out.
Yeah, love, That's what
you're helping me out every time I needed the help. Yeah. 5 years time, when I skyrocket, bro, there's no fee. Yeah. So it's just a part of having a tight circle, because realistically, if you have a tight circle and someone outside of your circle is hating, what does that mean?
Exactly. Yeah. It shouldn't affect.
Why would I care?
No, that's very smart on your mentor saying that about related to business. Don't let it hit you in the heart.
It's just business. It's just business. Someone don't like it. It's business, bro. Yeah. Not everyone's gonna like what you're doing.
Exactly.
If anything, I like haters. Haters better. If there's someone hating on my thing, they're watching my thing. It betters the algorithm. If I don't care about algorithm, but they keep watching, they keep hating, it just gets more views for me.
Yeah, man.
Why would I care? Yeah. If they're honestly, I'm telling you, my circle is so tight. Yeah. I can't see any of this won't happen. Like, imagine, it won't happen. But I can't see any of my homies crossing me. Yeah. Just because of how tight my circle is. Like that inner circle. I'm really talking about inner circle where we'll go get food. Like, just to catch up about life, or I'll check up on you. Yeah. It's like, the circle's so tight that I can't,
Nah, that's a good advice. I reckon it's better to have a closer circle rather than everyone being your close friends. You know what I'm saying? Multiple. Like having that tight knit family is better for you. how you're saying with the whole haters thing, bro. I'll be real. On TikTok, got a little message saying that, brother, please turn on your mics. Because before this, I don't know if you've seen it.
The mics are looking now, yeah?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
We're sounding good now, bro.
Yeah.
But listen, before, we were like dusty old mics. We're using the phone's audio.
Bro, I'm telling you, I want people to hate on me.
Yeah.
I love it.
You love it. But that's what I'm saying. With me, my first hate was about the microphones. And someone in the comments said, brother, please turn on your microphones. When I saw that, immediately, like, I don't know why, but I got happy. A little bit happy because now you're kind of I feel like, I reckon, yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. When you're in a business, when you're trying to build something, if you don't receive hate, you don't receive any of that, it means you're not growing. You're not it's not doing any good. Like, I reckon.
Like if no one's hating, you're doing it wrong? Yeah. You think so?
I reckon.
I guess.
I reckon if no one's hating on you, then you're doing something wrong in your business. For example, footballers, Ronaldo, Messi, all that. Any professional footballer, they're all so good, but they all have haters.
Who do you think the GOAT is?
Messi.
Huh?
Messi. What are you?
Man, I'm saying.
Oh, Ronaldo, but his work ethic is.
Let me say this right.
You go.
I believe if Neymar didn't get injured as much as he did,
he would have been the greatest
best player of all time. In my opinion, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying
anyone hearing that?
Neymar is better than Ronaldo. Like flat out, he's better than Ronaldo. If you know football, he's better than Ronaldo. Like forget stats. It's not about stats. I hate football. We're talking about football, the actual game. Neymar is better than Ronaldo.
So that Messi.
Messi just doesn't get injured. But if Neymar didn't get injured, he's better than Messi. Come on,
word.
That's a fact.
Crazy. That's gonna get something.
If you know football, and then you got to throw in the Hazards, all those type of players.
Okay.
That's football.
Fairs, yeah. You're right.
Like Ronaldo was good. Don't get me wrong, but Neymar, come on, man.
Different breed.
What you say, Neymar or what?
Yeah.
People.
Nah, that's true, but yeah. Nah, that's fair. That's fair.
Sorry to cut you off, but yeah.
Nah, you had to say yeah. Nah, that's fair. That's fair. What was I mentioning? Shit.
Like how best players in the world are getting hated on.
Exactly, yeah. I reckon anything, bro. For example, I don't know, Google, anything, business idea, all this, they're all gonna get hate on. If you start something and it's only positive, I reckon it's not gonna get as far. You need the hate for the positives to shine. That's what I believe in.
Yeah, 100%.
Same with your Faucet Failure thing. For you, if you had no hate with this whole thing,
I don't think I'm gonna receive like a hate for real though, if I'm being honest.
You don't want to?
I don't think I have like for real, like only like people being weird to me.
But I reckon that's hate.
Like hate? Nah,
not hate, but like
I'm telling you right now, I've never actually received like like maybe like behind my back saying, yeah, you can improve on this in your videos, or like that wasn't a good idea. Yeah. Or like telling me face to face. If you tell me face to face, yeah, fair enough. Like there's obviously things I can improve on. Yeah. But I haven't actually got like
proper hate.
Is whack. Like I've never heard that.
Okay, fair.
I'm waiting for that, but it's like.
Well, what do you think? What do you think your reaction would be on that?
But I know it's not whack though. Like, if we're big, I don't even get a big head. I'm not having a big head, but if I'm being honest here,
it ain't whack.
Come on, bro.
Come on, be serious. Be serious with yourself. Yeah.
That's that mentality you have to have.
You have to, yeah.
You have to have it. Like, no one's gonna change my opinion of how great I think Faucet Failure is. The whole idea, the whole concept. Like, I haven't even fully unraveled the concept yet, just because I can't want to hold back on what I have for like future plans. Yeah. This, that, and the third. But no one will ever take away how great I think it is. Even with football, like, no one's gonna. I know how good I am. Yeah. No one's gonna take that away from me.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's how it should be.
Exactly.
Nah, it's fair, bro. And what I want to talk to you about as well is you obviously starting this brand. How I don't know if this is because this is how you are as a person. Yeah. But how's your, with teenagers in our generation, it's more enjoying life, partying, drinking, always going out with friends, late nights, consistently. You obviously on a different path. You're focused. You're investing in yourself, in your brand. Do you see how do you balance the whole social life and your business, like that type of stuff? Like, do you reckon you make sacrifices?
See, like when you say sacrifice, look, they don't feel like sacrifices to me.
Wow.
Like as you,
I was looking for that.
It might not say. That's the thing. Things I do. I act. I behave. It doesn't. It feels common to me. Like for instance, I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I don't go out.
Yeah.
Like if I go out, it's with that same thing. That circle. That circle I was talking about.
Yeah.
And it's like that same circle is the same circle. Let's say we go work out. That's the same circle there. When I do a shoot, that's the same circle there.
Yeah.
Like the shoot I recently just did. I don't know when this video's coming in, but like the shoot I just did in it was in the middle of nowhere. It's like this edge cliff of water.
Yeah.
Bro, I brought one of the boys just for vibes. That's my circle, bro. He's there for vibes, you know.
Yeah.
That's my circle. My circle moves where I move, you know.
I respect that. Yeah.
Like whether we're going, my circle, they all go to church.
Yeah.
My circle, we don't partying. What's partying gonna do? Why would I party? Like why would I party? First of all, I don't drink.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with drinking, but like in my opinion, I don't drink. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Partying, nothing wrong with partying. In my opinion, I don't party because why would I party now if in let's say 3-4 years I can party on a yacht that I own?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like, really and truly. And also, I'm not an outgoing. I'm outgoing, but it's like I don't. Like I'm introverted. If you know what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure like the first time you even meet, you like this guy's kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Even me getting on camera talking is like it's new to me, but it's like I just don't see the point in like
doing all
drinking, smoking. Like yeah, you can do it. Like I'm not gonna judge you for it because you know why if I'm not perfect, why would I judge? I'm definitely not perfect.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't. Maybe it comes from being a baller. Yeah. Being an athlete. That's
but there's a lot of ballers.
There's a lot of ballers. I know there's a lot of ballers like in the clubs. There's a lot of ballers drinking. There's a lot of ballers smoking. Yeah. They're still great ballers, but it's just like I really don't see the point. Like if it's not gonna benefit me, why would I do it?
Yeah. And I love the fact that you said that. I don't see it as a sacrifice. I can't lie. I was watching something beforehand, like you know, obviously top people just like talking on like shorts, TikTok, and they said the same thing. I don't see it as a sacrifice. I see it more as that's what I want to do. That's my thing.
An investment into myself. Once again, you gotta keep.
That's beautiful, but
you gotta keep investing into yourself. Want to be the best person or the best of yourself?
Yeah.
It takes investments. Just goes back to that circle. That's what I'm saying. My circle, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do any of that stuff. Yeah. Because why? Exactly. Why your circle is? If you're hanging around 11 bums, you're gonna be the 12th bum.
Yeah.
That's a saying, but it's reality. It's true.
Yeah.
I see with my own two eyes.
It's your environment. Yeah.
It happens. You are who your environment is. So it's like me filling my environment with all these people who have ambition.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna be ambition driven.
That's beautiful, bro. Nah, that's so good. And this is a real question as well. How? Because obviously this whole idea of being an entrepreneur and working on your brand, it's not an easy thing for you to do, for anyone to do. Of course, it's hard work. It's late nights, early morning, to whatever it may be. How do you stay so disciplined and motivated to keep on pushing? Like, what drives you? Of course, it's not going to always be motivation. It's pure like discipline. But what? Like, why?
Like the purpose and what I do, why I'm like this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And also why you're so driven to make it, basically.
I feel like it sounds cliche.
Yeah.
But I feel like all my life, like I've had high expectations.
Yeah.
Like it could be as simple as like me being like, let me stop saying like, but for instance, as simple as me, how do I put this? So when I grew up, right, I went to school in the West, and then after some time, I moved to school in like the North Shore.
Yes.
That type of area.
Yeah.
So it's hard you don't really think about it as a kid. You think things are normal.
Yeah.
But when you start to grow up, you realize that you're not really, being a person of color, you're not going to be perceived the same, and you're going to have to work twice as hard. So I feel like just because I've been to a couple of schools in the north, in the northwest kind of area, like let's say like, I don't want to offend anyone, so how do I say like, let's say Caucasian area?
Okay.
Is that okay to say?
That's calm, yeah.
Yeah, so like in a more like less people of color in that area.
Yes.
I've been to schools there, and I've been to schools in the West where there's more of a diverse, there's more culture in that school. So it's like, me being in both environments, one, it helps me to understand how people are, but two, it makes me realize that when the odds are against you, because it might be, people say that like, some people might say that racism doesn't exist, or that things is that like, you don't have to work, what is this, working twice as hard?
Yeah.
But it's a fact. because people are going to perceive you a different way if you're outnumbered, or if you're the, what's the word? If you're the odd one out, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like moving to that school, it was like, yeah, like I can kind of try to change myself, or it's one of them ones where, you know, I actually have to work hard to be on top, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can work in your advantage. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm disadvantaged or anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can work in your advantage. They can look at you, oh, like, look, there's a person of color, let's put him up, let's raise him up, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, you see different perspectives, like moving from school to like different schools in different sides of Sydney. Because Sydney is very split. I don't know if you know, but
it is
like if you go,
west.
I don't know, an hour to the east, if you go out to the east, you'll see a different side of Sydney.
100%. Yeah,
so it's like me being in different environments just allows me to realize that, you know, nothing in life will come easy, especially when your odds are against you, especially when you're odd one out.
Yeah. So
it's like, I feel like that was instilled into me from young. Because, you know, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know how to put this, but it's like, I wasn't, my crowd, like I say, okay, going back to the circle thing, my circle when I was younger, I had a lot of different circles, right? I'd say, let's say the ethnic circle, and then I'd say less diverse circle. So it's like, you don't really want to change yourself just because you're in a different circle, just because you're around different type of friends, just because the friends you're hanging around is a different type of race. But it's like, obviously things are going to influence you, especially when you're younger. There's a lot of influence when you're younger. So it's like, I feel like being through that, one, it makes me the person who I am, and then two, it makes me realize that whatever you do, people are going to judge you, people are going to perceive you, but you know, you have to try to strive, you have to try to beat the odds. It sounds very cliche, you have to try to beat the odds. Odds are going to be against you. Like, people are going to perceive you in a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I'm hanging with my mates from the upper North Shore.
Yeah.
Obviously, the people in the West might say, oh, this guy is whitewashed.
Whitewashed, yeah.
Just because maybe I speak a certain type of way.
Or you just even hanging with them.
I'm just hanging with them.
Yeah.
They say you're whitewashed.
Yeah.
Never understood that, because it's like, you can... I feel like you can take something from everyone to just better improve yourself.
Yeah.
I don't see why people hate on people for like, especially when you're younger, when you like reading or you like going to school. There's no problem with that, but it's like, I feel like there's a certain agenda or there's a stereotype is like, if someone has friends from the upper North Shore, they're whitewashed. They don't use certain types of lingo. Oh wow, he's not one of us.
Yeah.
So it's like, do I try fit in, or do I just try to be the best of myself? Do I try work? So what can you do? All they can do is just respect you at the end of the day. So I feel like it's sort of that kind of upbringing I've had through experiences, because experiences do make you the person you are. Yeah. So it could be that, or just
shit. So that's a big factor for you. Have you experienced it, but
what experience? What?
Just like
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. People would say, "Oh, this guy's whitewashed. This guy dresses funny, or talks a certain way, or I don't know, just like, why is he hanging with these type of people?" But I understand that's what's gonna come with it. Yeah. But as a kid, you don't really understand that. Yeah. It's different when you're a kid. When you're a kid, you think everything is okay.
Everything's yeah.
You know?
Damn, yeah.
But it's like,
nah, that's fair, bro. That's fair, yeah.
It happens more than you think. Yeah. More than you think. Because the kid goes to school in I'm not gonna say where I went to school, but let's say not in the West. Yeah. They're gonna get looked at a certain way.
100%, yeah. You're right.
Every single time. It's happened to me, not just me, but I have sisters. It happened to my sisters as well. Yeah. You know? Sure. That's the reality of it.
That's it. Yeah, it's life though, yeah.
You either try to change yourself and mold yourself to fit in, or you just work. And the people that actually have true intentions, they'll come, yeah. You'll see.
Wow, yeah. So that's the pure discipline and what made you your character today.
Yeah, you could say so. It's just, things like that, and then experiences.
Of course, yeah. It's not so that,
yeah. But it's like once you get to a certain age, you realize who you want to be. It's like, I hate to go back to football, but it's similar to when there was a period of time I didn't have a club. Yeah. And it was like, what do I do? Do I just quit, or do I try to bounce back? And in that period, it's like, you can either do one or two things. You can quit, you can fold to people saying, oh, you can't make your comeback. or you can kind of mold yourself into the player you want to be. So you have two choices: you either fit in with the status quo, or you mold yourself into who you want to be going forward. So within that time, I managed to get back into playing football, get back into the club. My first 6 months, I was playing first grade.
Yeah.
This was 18.
Yeah.
Like we're having a club for 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's things like that where you just have to be resilient.
100%.
You have to bet on yourself. Not enough people are betting on yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be some motivational speaker. But that's how it is. That's the reality of it.
You need it, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you see how you're saying that you don't have to say that. But people they don't realize that, because not a lot of people have the same mindset as you in terms of you have to say that to yourself. You have to be positive in every direction that you turn, because majority of the kids in our generation, they don't think like that.
But I understand it though, because things happen.
Yeah, okay, fairs.
Life isn't perfect.
I like the fact that you look at it from both situations. You look at it both ways. You know what I'm saying? You see their point of view, you see your point of view.
I get it. Like some people, like they go out as like a. I'm not saying going out is bad. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But some people use it as like a coping mechanism.
Exactly. Yeah, same with drinking.
Same with drinking. Same with smoking. Same with all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I get it. But you have to look at the bigger picture. Like maybe it's instead of going out. Let's say I don't know how regular people go out. Let's say
like 3 times. Let's say 3 times
a week.
Yeah.
People do that?
Yeah.
Like go out clubbing 3 times a week.
Oh, clubbing is mad.
Like just being outside, like not.
Yeah, I was like 3 times. Yeah, I'm being bro. They're doing more than Austin, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You think in your mindset, you think like what you do is like the common.
Bro, I was gonna say 4 times a month. So yeah, but hey, let's scratch that. So maybe instead of going out 3 times a week, cut it down to 1.
Yeah, it's
slowly.
You're right.
Because I feel like at our age, people seriously have to wake up, and you're about to be a grown adult.
You're growing up.
A grown adult with a wife and kids. Maybe not a wife and kids, but like
you're growing.
Responsibilities.
Exactly.
You know, mommy and daddy aren't gonna be there forever.
That's true, but you need it. Yeah, exactly. You need to build value on yourself.
100%. It's like, come on, don't you want to? Like, it's not even about let's say being the biggest whatever in the world. It's about finding happiness, I guess. You know?
Yeah, finding your value. Yeah,
finding value in being a person you want to be, rather than just sticking to the status quo. Because I generally do not see any benefits of like drinking, smoking.
Yeah,
like pure health, even base quality benefits for health.
Yeah.
Come on, name me one benefit you get from drinking.
Exactly, yeah. Maybe just enjoy the moment.
It's like, yeah, you enjoy the moment, but there are other ways to enjoy the moment. Like, why can't you go out with a nice meal with your friends?
See, that's the thing, I would rather that. And you're right about that, yeah. Wow, man, yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about, but yeah, that was... That's just the way I see it, is that, like, your mentality, it needs to...
Your mentality is everything in life, bro.
It's everything, and you need to form your own, who you want to be as a person. Like even me being on this podcast, who don't want to portray myself as an image.
Wow.
Now I'm on camera. Usually I'm not on camera, but now people are going to perceive me a certain way.
Exactly, yeah.
Despite if they know me, despite if they even know where I just came from.
Yeah.
An hour ago, what I did today.
Yeah.
They're going to judge me.
Yeah.
And I understand that, but it's like, let me try, stay true to myself. Be the way I want to be, speak my truth, because my truth is going to be different to the next person's truth. So let me try to do my part, and then people can judge, whatever. It is what it is, to be honest.
Bro, that's beautiful, bro. Yeah, nah, I can't lie.
You attract what you put out, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you're right about that. That's 100%. That's same with me on this podcast. Yeah, you're right.
Listen, people are gonna judge you. I'm sure how many countless of episodes you've put out. As we were saying, you've got 300 plus followers, right?
Yeah.
But somehow you have thousands of views.
Yeah.
That's people judging.
Yeah.
It's people judging.
It's true though, yeah. Exactly. Of course, there's going to be a majority of it.
That's part of life.
Yeah. And that's how it is. Nah, man, yeah. Nah, but honestly, bro, I'll be real with you. I wish you nothing but the best in your journey.
Likewise, bro. Likewise.
Beautiful, bro. And plans, you know? And I heard exactly. You got big plans, and make sure all of you to follow this guy's page. Follow him himself. see the entrepreneurship lifestyle. You get me? Yeah, big man.
I don't know about entrepreneurship.
No, but it is, bro. It is. And but I'm truly proud of you, bro. And hopefully our friendship only grows. And I wish nothing but success for you, bro.
Likewise.
And before I do let you go, you did kind of cover it. You covered a lot in that little last discussion. But what's your final message for me?
For you?
That car's mad. For me, but also for there's a spaceship outside. What's going on there? Okay, for me, yes. But this is the thing. I want a message that really resonates with you. Not something that I want to hear. I want something that's hit you the most, that you would like to share. I know I put you on the spot, but yeah.
It sound like what everyone's probably heard it before, but it's like keep a good circle.
That's different, but I haven't got that here.
I think so. Keep good people around you. Like smart, productive people around you. You feed off each other, like not feed off each other. What's the word? Like reap the benefits of each other's growth.
Yeah.
One person grows, the other person's gonna get better. If everyone in your circle is doing something,
and it's a positive.
That's the key to success, in my opinion. Because like as soon as I got my circle together, like a strong, solid foundation of what I call my friendship group, my inner circle.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking my inner circle. Yeah. Everyone's gonna have inner, outer, all those different types of circles. But as soon as I got my strong inner circle together and kept good people around me, and think twice, does this person really truly benefit me?
Yeah.
And who I want to be?
Yeah.
That's when I started to. I want to get away from like just my brand and just like football and all that type of stuff. I'm talking about me as a person. That's how I start to improve.
Wow.
You know, once
exactly. Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
That's the truth. I'm telling you. Once you get a good circle around you,
yeah,
start to see yourself improve. It's like if people ask you, "Damn, how'd you go from here to here so quick?" It's just I fix people around me.
I haven't got that here, man.
Yeah.
And it's only facts, bro. It's legit only facts, because how you said again before.
Keep a good circle around you and trust God. Trust what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because what is meant to happen will happen.
Word.
Don't be disparaged by, oh, this guy screwed me over. This guy, I didn't get selected for this team. Oh, I didn't get this many followers. Oh, this guy didn't want to collab with me. Oh, all that.
Yeah.
Moaning.
Yeah.
What will happen? What happened? As long as you're staying positive, as long as you're staying optimistic.
Oh.
Keep God in your life.
Everything will happen, bro. What's meant to be.
That's why I feel like, you know, I'm not someone to be looked up to. I'm just living the best life, in my opinion, as possible.
Wow, beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, man.
It's been good. It's been fun, yeah?
Bro, that's been Nick. Foul, man. That's beautiful, bro. Yeah.
I don't think I can yap like that.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You would have, yeah, you'd be comfortable.
You start talking nonsense, you know?
Nah, no nonsense, bro. It was all facts, nothing but facts.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you coming here, man, and sharing your story, and hopefully this is not the last.
Hopefully we'll see.
Exactly. But bro, I wish you nothing but the best. Love, man. Love, guys. That's it, man.
That was good. It was different, bro. It was good. How you think it went?
Beautiful, man. Nah, it was good.
Like how you thought?
It was a proper talk.
Yeah.
Something that we can both, or even me, I just learned a lot, man, from that.
100%. Like, but actually, like everything I said, I meant it. You know.
Yeah.
Keeping a circle around you actually makes a difference.
It is, bro.
Makes a difference. Like my circle from what we saying, 2022.
This is completely
way different.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying I was doing bad in my life then, but it's just like you have to weed it. It's either like the people. It's either they have to change or you have to cut them out.
Nah, but that's the thing. I don't reckon the whole changing thing is gonna work, because
you don't think so?
No, right. They know.
Look at Michael, bro. The guy was the same guy. He's changed.
No, that's calm. I'm saying that you can't change anyone.
You think you can change anyone?
Yourself, you can't change. You can influence, yes.
But
the changing. But that's what I'm saying. The changing comes from the individual itself.
Yeah, it's their choice at the end.
Exactly.
Some people are like
same thing with hard working. You can tell a brother, okay, let's get up, let's go train and all that. But at the end of the day,
some people don't want to be helped.
Exactly.
There's some good stuff we're missing out.
Facts, part, yeah.
No, that's facts. Some people don't want to be helped.
Yeah.
It's like behind the bloopers. That's a fact. I wish I said that. Some people generally don't want to be helped.
It's true, yeah.
Like, you can give them the world. I say, nah, bro, I'm good.
Exactly, and that's...
You say, yo, come train.
Yeah.
I'm good, bro, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
Come gym. I'm good, bro, I want to sleep. Exactly. I want to go to this party.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You can be that influencer to talk and say, help them.
That annoys me, though.
It does annoy you. It annoys you.
It's like, I'm trying to see you win as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to share the winning. Trying to put you on.
What's your views on that bet? Like, let's see that's the case, and someone says, "Oh yeah, no, I want to go partying." Like, what's your views? Obviously, you there will be a little bit of judgment, but do you reckon you will still stay with them?
I'm gonna start calling people out. I don't know if you want to start calling people out, but my views on it is like, obviously, if we're gonna use training as an example, I'm gonna go train.
Yeah.
And then that person I saw they're out partying, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
And then they see that I made my first grade debut, and they're like, damn, how come I didn't make mine? So it's like,
wow. And
no, that's actually a factor. There's a guy I know.
You experienced that, huh?
There's a guy I know.
Yeah. He
told us that he was gonna be an MPL1 player. Like, I'm not dissing, but you are. He told us he was gonna be an MPL1 player by a certain date.
Yeah.
Michael and I, we train. Bro, come train. Good, bro.
Shit.
He's not playing MPL1.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
That's still the bro. Like, I'm not throwing any diss or shit.
It's not the bro. That's not
diss.
The
reality of it. Like, we're gonna show, come do this, come do that. Yeah, you might have some circumstances, but
yeah. But the work shows, bro.
The work.
That's same with
every now and then it shows. Sometimes you can get screwed over. I'm being honest, like.
You can, but at the end of the day, I truly believe that the work will show. For
cap.
You think? Nah.
I believe.
No. That's what I'm saying.
You get to a certain level.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to like.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to put out my feelings or anything.
Yeah.
But I believe you can get to a certain level. You can work as hard as you want.
Yeah.
But it's not a guarantee that you'll achieve anything.
No, that's I'm not saying that.
There's more of a chance that you won't achieve it than you will achieve it, if I'm being honest.
Okay,
you put yourself in a better position.
Yeah.
But you can be the most hard-working player, most talented player. Show up early, do extras.
Yeah.
And then the other guy gets picked.
Exactly, yeah.
What can you do? Or you get injured, what can you do?
It's not no, but what I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to say it's guaranteed, but what I'm trying to say is that you put in the work, it shows.
It shows.
I truly believe that it shows. For you, example,
people are not ignorant. It shows. Yeah.
For you, example, Faucet Failure. It shows the editing, the here and there, all these little clips. That shows. If you didn't put that in, it will show again. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this one's a dead clip. You didn't do anything over here.
That's why I feel like football and this brand stuff is two different worlds. They can't. Can in some aspects. They can be explained, but it's like with this, like.
No, but football, this is a whole different world there, you're right.
I don't know. Football's a weird game, bro. It's a weird game. You either hate it or you love it, Love-hate relationship.
Word.
Oh, yeah,
nah, but man, but that's it, bro.
That was good,
bro. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was good.
What are you, Michael?
Oh, it was good listening, bro. Like a lot of perspective,
A lot of knowledge,
Yeah, bro.
Big man knowledge, huh?
Crazy.
But it's right.
Hey, can I use your bike for tomorrow?